Hello, this is Miss Jackson. We're going to look at the page 55 extra practice that came home. We are still looking at comparison with multiplication on these word problems. When we solve this, solving it by creating a visual using bar models is extremely helpful for laying out the information for us. So that's what I'm going to try to demonstrate here today. Problem 1. Jean earned $9 last week. This week she earned 5 times as much as she did last week. How much money did Jean earn this week? The first thing we need to do is determine what two things are being compared, or 3 or 4 or 5, because you could have a problem with lots of things being compared. In this case, it's just 2, and it's how much money did she earn last week, and how much did she earn this week? And we're trying to compare those two and see what's similar and what is different. So when we go back and we reread the information, it says Jean earned $9 last week. That is nice and simple. We can just create a bar with a value of $9. It says this week, I'm going to abbreviate that with TW. This week, she earned 5 times as much as she did last week. Well, we know what she earned last week. She earned $9. So to find how much she earned this week, all we need to do is multiply $9 times 5, and that'll give us this week's earnings. Well, 9 times 5 is 45. Therefore, how much money did she earn this week? She earned $45. Problem 2. Fred went fishing on Saturday and Sunday. He caught 3 times as many fish on Saturday than he did on Sunday. If he caught 9 fish on Saturday, how many did he catch on Sunday? Step 1, find out what's being compared. We're comparing the amount of fish he caught Saturday to the number of fish he caught Sunday. Saturday and Sunday. Let's start finding our information. It says he caught 3 times as many fish on Saturday than he did on Sunday. So 3 times Sunday is what he caught Saturday. If we keep reading, it says he caught 9 fish on Saturday. We can go ahead and make a model of that. We know he got 9 fish Saturday. That equation that we had built up here, we can go fill in now what we know about Saturday. Saturday is 9. Therefore, 9 equals 3 times Sunday. Let's rewrite that here. We can replace Sunday with what I just call an unknown box. There's a number that we're not sure what goes there yet. 9 equals 3 times something. Well, how many 3's do we need to get to 9? 3, 6, 9. We need 3 of them. Therefore, on Sunday, he must have caught 3 fish. Now, you could have worked this out also as a division problem. You could have said 9 divided by 3 equals 3. But I find that most kids prefer multiplication. So that's what I try to turn this into. For problem 3, Danny planted a garden with 8 plants. Harry planted a garden with 32 plants. How many times more plants did Harry plant than Danny? This is another problem it's going to be worded a little bit differently. We're going to kind of get around to this a little differently, but we'll start still with the bar models as a visual. What are we comparing here? Danny's plants and Harry's plants. What do we know? Danny's garden had 8 plants. Harry's garden had 32 plants. How many times more? There's an unknown there. How many times more plants did Harry plant than Danny? So how many times do we need Danny's plants to get to Harry's total? Well, we have something times 8. We've worked on our 8 facts this week, and we really focused on 8 times 4 today, and that equals 32. Therefore, what goes in this blank must be a 4, because we know 8 times 4, or 4 times 8, is 32. So How many times more plants did Harry plant than Danny? 4 times. He planted 4 times the amount of plants, and that is why he has 32 plants. Problem 3 it's a pretty tricky one for what we're learning. This is something that we'll have to work on all year. This comparing with multiplication, comparing with anything, is a fairly tricky thing to wrap your brain around, especially multiplication because it's so new. So we'll keep working on it here. Please work on it at home as you are able.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Thank you.